Well, this week the House passes the 13th Amendment to end slavery. Except that word is actually in the amendment. It says except as punishment for crimes. I wonder in the future if we're going to disproportionately arrest a certain demographic of people. Slavery's over! Hello and welcome to Civil War in Hindsight. I am Lieutenant Tommy. With me, as always, is Prospector Johnny. Yeah. Johnny, I've been drinking more and I nailed it. Nailed it. That was perfect.
Much better that time. I think last episode you just weren't warmed up. Hey, spoiler alert, we have to record multiple of these because we've been having issues with the Confederates sabotaging our video or sound.
Yeah, or all of the above. Yeah.
This is our... This one, have we done this one before?
This is just a second.
Yes, this is just a second one.
Just a second go around.
Not bad. So that's why I don't remember it.
Yeah.
I actually remembered things about the last episode,
because we did it enough. Yeah, we did it enough.
Didn't
Johnny,
like that.
This week is going to open up on the 27th with only minor military action at Ennis Crossroads in South Carolina. If you remember from last week, Sherman's starting his march, but it's mostly just ponies right now, and they're not really getting...
Yeah, the scouts.
Yeah,
right?
Essentially. Yeah, he's got Kilpatrick as scouts ahead of the armies.
Which, really, if Kilpatrick had any sort of conscience at all, his scouting would also include a warning. In the future, if they were to drop a huge, unimaginable bomb somewhere, they might drop pamphlets first telling people to get out. They might have done something like that.
He might want to, hey guys, we're going to burn your shit. You might want to get out.
Hey, what are you doing? Getting ready to burn alive? That's cool. Might want to get out.
Awesome. Johnny, Lee's going to send...
nobody at all, Tommy.
Yeah, I know. This should be
That's terrible.
Terrible. And, anybody who went to college at the same time we did that might happen to have known him.
They don't.
No, I don't think yeah. That's not true. We have, I can't remember his name. He does TikToks. He might watch, because he watches my TikToks. Probably not. Anyways, Johnny, Lee is gonna send a telegraph to Richmond, pointing out his concern for, and I quote here, an alarming frequency of desertions from this army, and further complains to Trader President Davis, saying, and I quote here, the rations are too small for men who have to undergo so much exposure to land labor as ours. He's basically saying the food fucking sucks. I don't have enough of it. My people are fucking starving, and everybody's leaving. Yeah. And then confused why everybody's leaving.
I'm not able to have enough calories to do stuff. They can't. They don't. They're literally like working and starving them to death.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think I might bounce too after seeing how many of my fellow
and think about
cousins and lovers, flee and die around.
Because you're in the Army of Northern Virginia, so logic would state that a lot of that army is comprised of Virginians, and you are in Petersburg. The chances are there's definitely a few that live in Petersburg and are like, I'm gonna go home and get some food from the wife. Although to be fair, she didn't have any. No, they don't have any food either. But you get what I'm saying. Like,
okay, but I would rather be hungry at home than hungry in the middle of the woods
in a trench
in a tent with 6 other dudes piled up.
Johnny, a lot of them aren't even in tents at this point. They're just like in the trenches, sleeping on the front
I would
line.
be in a tent, Lieutenant Tommy. With all due respect, I am a tent boy.
Yeah,
I do not I'm not under the stars.
I get you. I'm in a cozy...
I deserve a tent, at least.
I'm in a cozy cabin. I haven't slept in a tent in the field in forever.
Must be nice.
Oh. It is. Got fires going and although you don't need it today. It's quite warm.
Hot.
Yeah, it's a bit warm. Anyways, on the 28th, Johnny, Trader President Davis is going to send 3 commissioners to D.C. to hold informal talks with the federal authorities over terms of surrender. He is sending Vice Trader President...
Why informal? What does that mean? Can we talk... What does that mean, informal? Like they're going to be allowed to use slang?
It's like they can take these backsies. It's like we're just putting feelers out there to see if we're amenable to peace. Like, it's not official yet, guys. Like, don't get your hopes up. We're
Isn't
thinking
that literally
maybe,
just talking then?
Yeah, they're just talking.
They're just adding extra words to make it seem
I think
more
also
important,
now
right?
to be fair, also if Lincoln were to accept these commissioners as in official formal capacity, that's kind of acknowledging the Confederacy exists. So maybe that's part of it too. That might be the whole informal.
Oh, like a stipulation that it has to be unofficial because they're not real.
Yeah, not real. Yeah.
They're basically a figment of Lincoln's imagination.
That might be it. Yeah, kind of thing. Now they're going to be sending Vice Trader President Stevens, Hunter, who's a representative from Virginia, and former U.S. Supreme Court Justice turned traitor John Campbell. How can you be a Supreme Court justice and wake up one morning and go, "Yep, I'm going to secede because I want to own people"?
Well, ask me in 160 years.
No, yeah, fourth wall break.
You asked that question, you realized how stupid it was, right? Okay.
Yeah, I did. I'm sorry.
All right. No, it's fine. I just want to make sure that you realize what you were saying.
Yeah, I did. I did. Yeah. On the 29th, Johnny, it's going to be quiet with just some skirmishes around Robertsville, South Carolina. On the 30th, Lincoln and Grant are going to possess, Lincoln is going to grant passes to the Confederate commissioners to come through the lines near Fort Monroe.
Oh, okay. He's going to give them like a hall pass.
Like you get a hall pass, you can come. You can come to the bath. You can go use the bathroom. Yeah, that's what it is.
Your special little badge that says, "We won't shoot you."
I should have.
But why? Why? But what if we did? You know what I mean? Like it's war.
Yeah.
This seems like an opportunity to assassinate a couple high-ranking officials.
Vice president. I mean, that's seems pretty legit.
Isn't that like? Isn't it? Is it not like capture the flag? Like if we get their president or vice president, are they eventually just be like, okay? What do? We surrender? Isn't that how you take them over?
Yeah. Can we just? Yeah. That might be. Maybe
that's what. Because maybe what if that's what they're doing? Maybe we got to get ahead of this.
Yeah, they're going to try to capture one of our vice presidents.
It could be self-defense.
Try to capture.
So we need to be proactive with our self-defense, and
that might be the thing. Yeah. Now,
just saying,
you might not be wrong.
If ever there was an opportunity, Lincoln hit me up. I got ideas.
Now it's time to start committing murder. Johnny, the House passes the 13th Amendment to end.
Excuse me, Lieutenant. What have we been doing for the past 5 years?
It's war.
How many people have been killed in a way that's somehow not murder?
Well, especially the ones like when you get by you during Morgan's Raiders, like he definitely offed that Toll House guy. Like he just murked that guy for no fucking reason.
Just plain murder.
It was just plain. Yeah, there's been some just plain murder. Yeah,
like that's and also just you can fancy it up however you want. Guess what?
It's still
people are killing people, and that's murdering them.
People are in fact killing people.
Like it's just you justify it because you call it war. That's still what do you even mean?
But Johnny, okay, good news.
God bless it. It's just legal. It's legalized murder.
Good news. On the 31st, the U.S. House of Representatives, Senate has already passed this. It's on to the U.S. House of Representatives. There's been a little bit of bribery. There's been a little bit of promises given. Little quid pro quo going on. But the 13th Amendment passes the House with 119 to 56 vote with like 8 dudes abstaining.
Can we talk about...
Which is kind of necessary that they didn't vote to get the 2/3 majority. But we got it! 2/3 majority.
Can we discuss this real quick?
Yeah.
About how we barely passed a law banning slavery when the South didn't vote in this, correct? We did not allow.
Well, there are puppet representatives. No, there are puppet representatives
that had seceded.
There are puppet representatives from that state that are not elected but appointed.
So the South got a vote too. Yeah. The current Confederate states got votes
on paper.
Oh, okay. So no,
they're representatives.
But anyway, why was it so hard to make slavery illegal?
Johnny,
I get it that they actually did not, did they?
I was about to say is
there a loophole?
There's an except, yeah, in the wordage, except as condition of servitude for
and it was
punishment
still hard
of
to pass.
Crime.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
If you commit a crime, you can.
What sort of things can you make into a crime that would make it? What sort of things might
vagrancy?
be illegal?
You could be arrested for being vagrancy for just being hanging around a place for too long, or homelessness can be
sure,
illegal.
Sure. Of course.
There are certain counties where you can't imbibe alcohol. As crazy and wild as that is.
Oh. Okay, so it sounds like you can pretty much make up whatever rules you want to arrest whomever you please, and then put them into a jail and then use them as slaves as a punishment for their crimes?
Yeah. Chain gangs
of existing. Yeah. Cool, that's great. I love that. Love that. Love that. Love it.
Johnny, Lee's going to be officially appointed. The Confederate forces, like the head of all Confederate armed forces, the whatever you fucking call
he got his little special title?
His special title. And
Huzzah, good for you.
His first...
You bum, the war is over. Just give up.
Yeah.
As his first official business should be to fucking surrender.
Well, his first official business is like, hey, everybody who's left with guns, can you come to Petersburg and help, please? Like, that's his first official call of... Help sees me here defend.
Begging for more boys to kill.
Little fucking...
Go bleep yourself.
Why'd you bleep? What? Go bleep your... Just say fuck. Go fuck.
Because sometimes I like saying that more. I don't want to.
Oh, okay.
Because you could insert other words,
I guess we're a Puritan show now.
Maybe I want him to poop his pants.
No, well,
Maybe I'm telling him to go shit himself. You don't know me.
But to all those suffering at home in the wide world of the flu season that is going on, some of that is a stomach bug, I hear. And if you are pooping yourself, we don't... Condolences.
Sorry.
For no particular reason.
Do you have a tummy ache, Lieutenant Tommy?
No, not now. I mean, I'm just saying, like, there's, have you don't have a tally mark of last time you crapped your pants?
Nope.
Have you crapped pants as an adult, Johnny? Truthfully? Come on, we've all done it. We farted, we thought it was a fart, we trusted it, and then...
Sure, yes, sure.
Yeah,
sure,
just
sure. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Where am I at? My notes. Lincoln is going to send a letter to the Confederate Peace Commissioners that he is firm on the one nation, no slavery tidbits. To say, hey, I know you're up here to talk about peace terms, but I'm going to go ahead, before I even get out of the White House to come and talk to you, one nation, so the Confederacy will be dissolved, and you will come back and there will be no slavery. Like, that's...
Yeah, we literally just passed a law that says, hey, no slavery.
Well, that does have to go to the states for ratification, but, we'll get there. And speaking of that, on February 1st, Illinois becomes the first state to actually ratify the 13th Amendment, so they get together. They get some, rubber stamp that shit. It is now illegal.
Hell yeah, because we got some folks we want to arrest.
It's like, it's now illegal in Illinois, but it already was, so...
Wasn't it? Yeah, I was going to say, because now they're like, hey, fuck yeah, we going to make it legal now? We get it back? Bam!
We're going to do it for prisoning?
Rubber stamp that. Holy.
Sherman's entire army is now on the move into South Carolina. His Carolina campaign is fully underway. Out in front of Sherman's Grand Army is actually two pioneer divisions that their whole job is to repair the bridges and take the trees out of the roads that the Confederates have been falling and destroying to stop our army from marching. And then we're gonna do the same. We're gonna burn those bridges back after we. War's weird, man. I don't know.
Yep, I lost you there for a minute, but that's all right because I've heard it. So
yeah, you got
move along.
I said we're burning bridges. The pioneer.
Hey, I talked over you for a little while.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and just mute me during that. Just
you know what I mean? Doesn't none of it matters.
Okay, it's bad. It gets. You should mute it. Do them a favor. Do a little bit of editing, Lieutenant Tommy. You don't do enough for the amount that you get paid. You're making bank.
The amount I get paid, I make. Full disclosure, hundreds of dollars that I have made on this channel. I don't even think I've crossed the total. I'd have to look. I don't think I've even made $1,000 off this channel. And that's not even real true. I don't know. And on top of that, it doesn't really count because, like, yeah, I might have made money, but the amount of money I have spent on this desk, I didn't own this
well,
desk.
that's the thing.
This wasn't free. Some of the stuff I've owned, but there are guns that I've bought that aren't that Lamont was a fuck ton. I bought that for this channel. What else did I buy? This musket, the Griswold. I bought shit. Is all I'm saying. And you can see that shit. By the way, the weekends on the 2nd, we're skirmishing in South Carolina. Yeah, there's some skirmishing in South Carolina. Doesn't matter. It doesn't mean anything. Rhode Island, Michigan also ratified the 13th Amendment, and Lincoln is making his way to Hampton Roads to meet with Confederate commissioners. That's it for this week in Civil War in Hindsight. If you enjoy Civil War in Hindsight, check out Historic Hindsight. We do all kinds of fun things. We got long format videos, and we got a presidential series. We got a Tommy's Tirade series where I just bitch and moan about everything. We got a series on animals, like wars that we got over for some reason. And there's sparrow wars. There's egg wars that involve random, endangered birds. There's the emu wars, because why not? There's a point in time in our history where we had camels fighting for the United States for reasons. We got Patreon. I forgot it. God damn it! I keep forgetting to mention that. There's a Patreon. $1 gets you.
That should be the first thing, by the way.
I know it should be. $1 gets you chat room. $5 gets you behind the scenes stuff. Check us out.